All right. Well, hello. Hello. Okay, so we are going to be watching the another set of matches from the second match day of the season. And this one's going to be, what was it? Smokehouse? Hold on. Let's see real quick. It was Smokehouse versus Hop. We got Anubis, which I think was their first map, so we'll watch this one first. Boom, baby. Now, I think if I remember right, Dylan is part of Smokehouse? Which one is Dylan a part of? Let me look. There's Dylan Carnage. He was part of my little BT team. He was part of the little gold, the winning team of the Silver League. Hell yeah, dude. So we're rooting for him here. I don't know a whole lot about these two. Don't know a whole lot about these two, but we will find out, huh? So I'm just setting up, get ready. Focus up on the numbers in the top so I can hopefully use the camera a little bit better than I did on the BT versus SAR one. Ooh, baby. Optistic. Oh, it's optistic. Oh, he's like so sick with the op, bro. Okay. I'm ready. We're gonna move my mouse off screen over here. Hopefully it stays over there and doesn't get in the center of the screen like it tends to do. Bad mouse pads. Biddity bad. Biddity badity. Oh, so why are they not? Pick it. Just pick, dog. Just pick. You're wasting time. You're wasting my time. I got things to do. Look at this tooth, bro. Dude, I'm so upset about it. I need to get it fixed. I can't believe it. I got sucker punch, bro. I'm terrible. Alright. We got this. Alright, Dylan's team. I don't know if he's part of Hop. Does it say? Oh, he's part of Smokewalkers. Okay. So he's part of the Smokehouse. Cool. So let's go Smokehouse. Let's go. We're gonna set up here. See what the T's do. Looks like they're all going A. Eat Richard. For the rotate, CTs are a little slow, but it looks like we got our Aaron here, Arson. Throwing a nade, he hears the thing. A little early on the nade. Ooh, he didn't get a whole lot done, did he? Already, we got some trades. Rhino and Dylan knocking down Optistic and Arson. A Kelja. I don't know how to pronounce these people's names. What is this? AK. His name's AK from here on out. AK down by Eat Richard, knocking out two people. Cybris taking out AHA Dylan. His name's AAH. We're gonna have to figure out how to name these people. Okay. Alright. Hey, Smokehouse did pretty good, man. First round, easy round, nice and clean, very efficient, very effective. They did a very good job. They didn't really use a whole lot of util, but that's okay because it is pistol round, so just getting some melee armor. Having one at least throw a couple flashes or smokes as they execute site does help a lot, but it's not a big deal. Looks like the CTs are doing a mid stack, B mid split more or less. Okay, they had someone go that way, but that's not necessarily part of the plan that I care about. Richard is the closest to the front. We're going to watch him, but it doesn't look like he's going to be the one doing anything. Cybris is going to be the first engage. Yeah, 100%. Gets taken out with Huddy holding the line. One pick. Hides in the smoke. He's dodging and weaving while Dylan plants. Rhino. Oh, but there goes Huddy. Huddy is down. Arson playing a dangerous game. Pistol versus Mac 10. Getting hurt. 5 HP. Not sure what he wants to do anymore as he's getting a little bit of pressure. Dylan Carnage coming in for the kill. And oh, man, good job, Dylan. Good cleanup. Very clean. They did a very good job. Solid first two rounds. Excellent. Smokehouse. Taking it, baby. God, look at that missing tooth. Crazy, I can't believe it. I still can't believe I'm missing that tooth. Okay. So it's a bit more of a split. Looks like they're just going to play mid control a little bit. Map control. Doing a little bit of smoking. Looks like the first contact might be this. As Cyberus. Ooh. Hiding. But Optistic actually got one. Instead, because I'm a terrible fucking person with the camera. Trying to figure out where the fights are gonna happen. But the T's are split, but it looks like they're committing. Oh, this might be a fight. Smoking him out. Is he pushing through? Push through, push through. Don't be a wimp. Okay, he's not pushing through. Nothing happening. So they got 3 towards A now. I'm gonna put a bit of a plan here. They're gonna throw a smoke. CTs quickly rotate. Eat Richard's gonna be the big key player from the looks of it, but the oh my god, I'm gonna keep watching them. I know they're getting cooked on site, but this guy's got the perfect setup. Okay, a little sloppy, but he got it. Get the second. Never mind. Oh, Dylan, AAH got it though. Last survivor of the match, unfortunately for the T's. They got they ran right into a wall, dude. They ran straight into a wall. Hop stopping that attempt. Trying to be sneaky though, but it does look like Cyberus is going to get the kill here. Very easy cleanup for the CTs. Good job. Good job, Hop. Not the cleanest play for the T's, but you know, actually that does kind of suck because that was a full buy round for them too, wasn't it? So now they're going to have to kind of figure out their economy a little, maybe drop some pistols for their team, or is it a full save? It's a full save. They got a little bit of util, but that was it. They didn't even drop pistols for the team. So this is going to be like a suicide run mid, I think. Yeah, they're doing suicide run mid, trying to make it happen. TT's holding it really well. They did get the FAMAS, but it's a FAMAS. It's not. I mean, it's a pretty solid weapon, to be honest, but it's not amazing. Armor pen is pretty bad on it. AK getting hurt from it though. Trying to shoot at Dylan. He got sauce awesome. Dylan Carnage. Headshot. Huddy killing AH. Sadly, it's a 1v3, so the T's aren't likely to win this one. Dylan could do some crazy stuff though. He does have a minute to be able to do a little bit of lurking. Maybe swoop through B site, through temple, and catch up from behind, or even sneak grab the bomb. Because look, they're not really watching it. Right? CTs don't know where he is at all. But they are watching from behind, and there is one come up this way. So they kind of understand that he's kind of free. Free range. Didn't get anything done, unfortunately. Alright, so now it's a 2-2. Hop. Locking it down. Locking it down. That's right. Smokehouse. Gotta heat things up a little. They gotta heat it up. This Hop is drowning them. So we'll see what's going on here. See how they turn things around. But CTs are in absolute massive control. However, the T's should have guns. Smokehouse should have guns. Dylan Carnage does get a quick pick mid. Good job, Dylan. Little goofy goober stuff happening here, but oh, Cyberus. Quick kill on Rhino. This is going to be the guy to watch, I think, right now. He's got to be the guy to watch. Unless number 4 comes close. Arson, but it doesn't look like he's going to do anything. He does get taken down by Dylan Carnage. Double kill this round. Let's go. Triple kill. Dylan is the man. Taking it all. Taking it all. But Mr. Huddy walking through. Oh. Oh my god. He's a genius. Dylan though cleans it up, takes the map, takes the round. Good job, Dylan. Holy cow. That was a good play on Huddy though, huh? Yeah, he almost ruined their plan. I feel like had he maybe gone towards pillar and played a bit more defensive, he'd have had a stronger position. But he just went for the fights after he got exposed, which isn't terrible. You know, you can maintain that type of aggression, but he just missed his shots. We're gonna watch Dylan because it seems like he likes to play very aggressive mids. And there's gonna be a oh no! Oh god! Okay. Not bad. Okay. Oh, look, they peeked out long when I wasn't paying attention to it. We got Arson pushing through the smoke. There is one watching it, though. AK wanting to peek. He gets Dylan. But there was a trade. Rhino does get optistic. A little bit of a firefight here with Sauce coming out on top. B site is open, but I don't think they know that. And the CT's rotated off A, allowing them to just waltz right on site. Easy enough. CT's made a bad call on that one, but it's not necessarily their fault. You know, they don't know what to do. Maybe just... Obviously they know now, but Arson does get the quick cleanup on the lurker. They might just save it, I think, because they got an op and an AK. They can just run and save it and buy for the rest of the team. Their economy's ooh. Well, we'll see if they can buy, I guess, right? We'll see if they can buy. I personally, I mean, it's possible, right? Because they got a 2,000 net right there, so he can buy a gun, and then Optistic could also buy a gun. That's 3. That's like, that's 4 guns they could get. 4 out of 5. Have one just buy an SMG or something, and then just buy util. However, the T's do kind of get farmed. Man, alright. Well, still, good round for the T's, good round for Smokehouse. Fucking taking it, 4-2. Hop, gotta step up, bro. Hop's gotta step up. And I'm pretty sure this map is CT sided ever since the wall, the hole in the wall, kind of allows CTs to have a bit more control. You do see a lot of mid aggression again, but nothing too interesting. Dylan probably gonna go for this like little fight in oh shit, actually, hold on. I need to switch to this guy, because this guy's doing some stuff. Oh, he doesn't even have a gun. But he's got a Zeus. Trying to be cheeky, optistic, getting a free kill with the Deagle. Not paying attention, he gets taken out by a pistol. Oh, that's rough, bro. Eat Richard didn't even, like, react quick enough, which really sucks because that's a free gun. Oh man, that's rough, dude. The T's are not going to win this round at all. Yeah. That kind of sucks. A lot of individual mistakes, to be honest, it looked like. I mean, Dylan was more focused on a really bad angle, staring at window, when he should have just focused on E-box, I think, would have been the better play. I mean, it makes sense to a degree because obviously his teammate got killed by a Deagle mid, but it was in the back position. And they should know they were saving, so he should have known that he was probably going to back off with the weapon and just try and save the weapon and pick better fights. That is unfortunate, but it's fine. It is what it is. Let's see if they can come back from a devastating loss. That's brutal, man. So, CTs are being aggressive here. Oh, they just walked right into a double... Oh my god, CTs are throwing! Cerberus trying to pull it back for his team, but it's just, there's just too much chaos going on. AK missing his op shots, but it's okay. Huddy came to clean up his ineptitude. AH pushing up mid, missing his shots unfortunately. Allowing Huddy to get to safety. E-box getting a lot of pressure. Don't plant! That's a bad time to plant! What is happening? Oh my god, how did that play out? Wow, okay, well the CT still got it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why they planted. They should have just cleared site first before doing the plant. And I understand... No, I don't understand. That was a little too kind of gambly, I feel like, because they didn't clear it. They didn't kill anybody on site. They should have known one was going to stay there. Hold it. Maybe do a double peek to clear everything, but it's fine. They did get the bomb plant, getting them a little bit of an economy, but not too much. They're going to have to save this round. Maybe drop a couple pistols from Yellow, because Yellow, Mr. Eat Richard, does have some guns he can give. They should 5-stack something. They haven't really fully committed to B yet. And it looks like, oh, now's the time. Dylan rushing out. They hear it, and they drop the smoke. Throwing a nade. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. AK died mid from 8... Wait, no. AK killed Sauce mid. T's lost a lot of momentum from the looks of it, but they're trying to make something happen. It looks like they still want to do a B take or hoping for a quick pick, but the CTs aren't giving them anything. On the other hand, mids, it looks like that they're trying to do the same thing. They're watching for any type of flanks, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. However, AK is in a solid position to just kind of shoot this guy if he walks through it, but he doesn't. We got some sketchy stuff happening here, but this is going to be our first engage when it looks of it. What's happening? What's... What? Oh, no. No, he's... No. You didn't clear a window. Oh, no. What's... Ah! This is crazy. What the fuck? No one's clearing anything, and so they're just kind of like getting free kills left and right. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, well, still. T's aren't walking away from this one. Dylan's last one left. He's got a deagle. Does not land a shot somehow. I disagree. I'd like to speak to your manager because I'm pretty sure that shot landed, but he does get taken out. He's dead. Nothing can be done about this, unfortunately, as the team now needs to figure out how to continue on. How to continue on. There looks like there's a technical pause from the T's. Uh-oh. They did lose a lot of momentum. They're losing a lot of rounds. CT has the advantage, but it is expected. This is a CT-sided map, so I'm not 100% like surprised that it's kind of happening. But at the same time, there's a lot of mistakes being made, man. A lot of mistakes being made. You okay? Okay. Let's see when the pause is up, how this gets going. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, 7. They're going fast mids, looking for a quick early pick, but they're not getting it. Cypress. Ooh, Rhino does get the mid pick, actually. Cypress making some kind of spammy stuff, but nothing actually happening from it. Rhino goes down with his aggression. He didn't have anyone helping him. Dylan holding E-box. This should be a kill for Dylan. But he doesn't actually re-peek it. They do regain mid-control on the CT side. T's are grouping up on the right side of the map, so it looks like they're planning on doing an A-take. Leaving Arson to figure something out. I think the only thing that kind of concerns me is... Oh, I knew it. Yeah. They weren't watching Window, and Window got a free kill on him. Dylan tried to get the trade, but just a bit of a sloppy spray. However, Sauce does come back with a kill, but it's a 2v3. It's still possible, I think. It's still possible. They could get away with this. I'm looking for whoever the fuck is alive on it. There he is. Eat Richard does get a kill, gets the plant. He's got no interest in going for it, funny enough. Waiting on his teammate. Maybe they're going to group up and go for it. Their economy is pretty good, actually. One person's broke, but everyone else has money, so they could go for this. It doesn't look like they're interested, though. Oh, no, they are going for it. Okay. Going around. They should hear this. You should hear this. Oh, my God. He doesn't... Okay. Yeah, okay. I couldn't figure out that number, unfortunately, so we didn't watch it. It's still a work in progress, guys. Still a work in progress. Cypress is the last man standing. Just looking to survive. Smokehouse manages to start bringing it back, man. Start bringing it back. They're getting things going. And this is really good for them because, once again, this is a CT-sided map. Okay. So the more rounds they get on the T side, the easier it should be. Should be. I don't know if it will be. We'll find out, though, when we get to that part. Let's see. We got some early push there. 6, peeking mid, Dylan. Yeah. Rhino gets 2 kills. E-box, but Optistic does get a kill. I'm kind of showing up after the fights are happening. We're not watching the fights, unfortunately. It's happening too fast. It's happening too fast, okay? It's happening too fast. Throws a molly, pulls him out of position, but the CTs aren't... Oh, they abandoned B. They could go E-box. They could go E-box. And just take sight. Mr. Optistic over here, going around. Optistic. My bad. I'm going to keep calling him Optistic. It's too late. I've already committed to it. Oh my god. AK getting another pick. Canals when I wasn't looking at him because everything's happening in stages. I'm not catching it in. Now I watch this guy. Nice. AH does get the headshot. They get the kill. They're bringing a bomb B, but unfortunately for them, Optistic did creep around, sitting on site. Perfect angle for it. He ran up on site with bomb in hands, but the T's do get the round. Good job, T's. Good job, Smokehouse. Getting the advantage. 6 rounds. To be honest, that's pretty good. This map is kind of difficult to do. I mean, realistically, it's very util dependent. You have to throw a lot of smokes to kind of take vision away from the CTs. You have to be able to kind of like do a lot of really coordinated executes to actually get anything happening the way they want it to happen. Rhino does get a kill. Our E-box player Cybris is trying to mess up their smoke. But they don't have bomb that way, so they're probably trying to fake them out. It doesn't look like it's working. Optistic, we're looking through window. Another kill for Optistic, but he does get taken out by the nades. Isolating the players, but Arson realizing he's by himself, looking like he wants to get a bit aggressive here to kind of catch him in the open. Cybris looking away, but I don't think Mr. Number 8 is going to peek him. We have a lot of interesting stuff happening. But Dylan does beat Arson, opening up A site. Mid play is a bit of a fight as E. Richard beats Huddy. So all that's left. Oh my god, he's down. Smokehouse cooked him. They got taken to the grill, turned into burgers, baby. They got tossed around in the grill. They got flippity floppity. Close game though. I don't know how. Let's see. Let's see how Hop does it. Let's see how they cook this up. Do a little bit of brewing in the back. Make that moonshine. So they're gonna do another. So they're stacking A too. See if they catch it. They should hear it though. So he hears all the movement. They're dropping down. I don't know why he fired. Kind of crazy, but he goes down. So it's up to. Ooh, nice. Not looking, but he missed every shot. Oh my god. However, Dylan Carnage keeping it alive, getting 2 kills there. AH does get the last kill, cleaning it up for the CTs. Cleaning up for the CTs, making it easy for them, and making things happen. Good stuff. Round of applause. That's unfortunate for Hop because they're already behind on rounds, so that's going to mess up their economy game because they didn't even get this bomb plant, so they got a full save from the looks of it is what they're going to be doing here. They bought a little bit of guns, some of them did. Separating with only pistols, I don't think is the smartest idea. You kind of want to rush mid or something to try and like force isolated plays. But with Rhino looking through... Yeah, I knew it. Hell yeah. Okay. Hop already down a player. Smokehouse got the advantage already. They do have guns, so they had the advantage from the beginning of this round. They're throwing a little bit of util. Trying to get some isolated stuff. They're doing a nade stack. That's actually smart. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill. Cleaning them up. Optistic. Oh, Optistic. What's your fucking thing? Dylan gets the final. Their economy did get hurt pretty bad. I'll be honest. A Glock just knocked out 3 people or 2 people. That probably shouldn't be happening. So good on Hop to do that, but not getting the bomb plant again does kind of hurt them. They do have the money. Optistic didn't buy anything yet. A little bit late on the buy. Probably trying to figure out what they want to do. Coming up with a flash. They're going to do a bit aggressive mid. I don't think that flash actually does anything, to be honest. First fight happening mid, but nothing actually happens. Probably going to be Canals where the first fight happens as he creeps through the smoke. He sees him. AH, getting ready for the fight here. As there's just all sorts of trades. So he spammed through the smoke. He's taken down. Dylan putting pressure mid. AH is down. These have total Canals control, but Dylan knocked out their mid player. So they lost control of mid. So they're a bit separated, but they could do a B split technically. However, the fight happened with number 4, Richard getting a free pick. T's lost all momentum from the looks of it. They don't know what they want to do. Richard threw a flashbang just to say F you. Which I'm pretty sure blinded them both. I'm pretty sure he just got crazy good like flashbang stats on that. But they abandoned A site, which is really fascinating. Because the T's can just walk right on A. I think they might actually get away with this. They're making noise B. CTs are anticipating a B attack though. Right, so they all rotated, leaving A completely open. This is actually kind of wicked by Hop here. Getting on a free site. The problem is, waited too long. They're playing too slow. And the CTs have already rotated towards A site. There's a flank already happening from Richard here. Dylan getting into a mid-fight with Cyberus, but the plant did go down. Richard is down. Oh my god, Dylan got taken down, and Sauce, knife out, runs right to his death, giving Hop total control. I thought this was going to go a different way this round. I'll be honest. It kind of looked like they played too slow. CTs were going to kind of reposition and get back on it. The flank was going to knock one out, and then like Dylan was going to take out the mid player, right? I thought it was going to fall apart immediately for the T's, but it ended up working out really well for them. So they got to come back now because their economy's not too amazing. They're actually doing a mid-rush with pistols. Huddy, first contact here, gets 1 kill, misses everything else. Huddy taking out more of them. As all the pistols all start dying, Hop getting another round. Woo-wee. They're coming back. GGs are making a lot of mistakes. To be honest, that was a pistol rush. It was a gamble rush, hoping to overwhelm the players. Not totally their fault. You know, pistols just kind of are unpleasant to use sometimes. So, it was an expected loss. Let's see, though, how they come back from it. They have the money. They all fought. CTs are looking good. We got an early mid-aggression, but there's 2 players holding it with Rhino knocking down AK. He didn't get any assistance from Huddy. Huddy kind of left him to die. Saw spamming down in Canals. Burst doing stuff, but Rhino kind of peeks mid and dies. Cyberus also takes down Sauce, but Huddy walking into Dylan. Dylan getting a quick cleanup, looking through window to get a double. He almost gets it, but Arson takes him down instead. And now the T's have the advantage. They can go wherever they want to go. This looks like it's going to be the next contact. Actually, it was hard to say. Yeah, it was the next contact. They do get taken down. Richard playing aggressive also. Sees this. Nice. Richard catches him looking in the wrong direction, completely turning the tables, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know Cyberus was creeping up long, or Rugs. See? Ooh, that's lucky. Dude, that's crazy. So he's creeping up on A. He gets A site completely open. CT's once again kind of stacked B. I mean, staying together is not bad, right? Because they can get the trade kind of thing like that, but that's not what it looks like they're doing because now they're kind of split again, rotating towards A. But they're not moving very fast. And he gets bomb plant. Okay, then he's also given time to kind of position where he wants to position. Whoa, my goodness. First fight, unfortunately, Cyberus does go down, giving the round to the CT. Smokehouse takes another round win. They only need 3 more and they win the map, dude. Whoo-wee! Will Smokehouse take it, or is there going to be a bit of a comeback from Pop? Pop looking a little weak on their T side, but I mean, it's hard to say why. It just looks like they're losing duels. They're looking at like the wrong spots. They're being like, it's like they have individual players who are super aggressive, but then they have other players who are super passive. So there's like this massive disconnect between certain plays. I'm kind of seeing early mid spam from Dylan, but nothing crazy. In fact, he gets hit with a nades. There's a bit of a play here, but nothing going on. We have another repeat. He could have spammed it and actually killed him. That's kind of unfortunate. A boost! AK, get the boost. Free kill. A bit more spammy, but Rhino's not necessarily looking out canals. He hears them, but he's more focused mids. Nothing too interesting happening right now, but they are doing a mid push from the looks of it. They're stacking up. He's going for it. He anticipates it too. Look, he's anticipating it. Looks away from the flash and he dies because of it. That's unfortunate. Number 3 though is in position to try and stop any type of mid overtake, but will it happen? It looks like he's waiting on number 4 to move up with him. He gets a bit spam, but it's okay because he's got 4 right here, ready for it. Oh my goodness! Oh god! Re-peek him! You gotta re-peek! Oh, he wasn't even close to support him. He does manage to trade a kill. It's a 2v2. They get the bomb plant. Number 9. Arson. Trying to make something happen. CT's going together. Gets 1 dead. Oh god, that's rough to watch. But Sauce does get the kill, but then he gets traded. T's. Hop played it pretty nice. It was down to the last man. Not amazing for their economy, but getting a round win is a round win, right? You gotta get the wins you can win. You know, get what you can, baby. Get what you can. We gotta get them all. Gotta catch them all, right? Even if it costs your entire team. Economies can be fixed as long as you guys can get guns. It's all that matters. Oh, it's another kind of save round. They're saving again. They're just stacking mid. They're not playing hyper aggressive. Playing close long, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to get anything there either. We do have Op creeping up on him. First pick here, maybe. No. No, he's scared too. Throws the flash. God, dude, that's vicious, bro. And a double with Huddy getting 1, getting Richard. Oh my god, dude. Op is getting all of them. That's already a 3K this round. But it is pistols, right? It is pistols. But that flash, bro, they keep looking away from it and it's getting them killed. That's like the 3rd one I've seen. Where it's like he throws a flash and then peeks before it pops because obviously they spin. It's crazy. It's crazy how like damaging, how crazy strong that is. Already down to the last man. He's got an MP9 though. Not too bad, huh? He could do some damage here to the T's. He's hoping to kind of catch him on the rotate out. Let's see if he waits for them to pass by, or if he shoots the first person he sees. I'm curious if he's going to try and play it smart, or if he's just going to reactionarily, like, just kill the first person he sees. The only thing is a 1 went rug, so he's not even going to see that guy. That's pretty wicked. The other one's also going to go rugs. No, he's not. He does get this kill. Gets an AK, but he's surrounded, not looking the right way. He gets shot from behind. Oh my goodness. Hop gets another round on the board, but the CTs should be able to purchase full guns this round. They might not have full util, but they should have guns. What's really fascinating is, oh god, they're so poor. They're not even getting any type of real util out of it. 2 players have no utility. They're throwing a E-box smoke from the looks of it. So early aggression, he hears them, but nothing too crazy. Looks like actually, ooh, I just watched that nade. That's a bit of fighting and outs also. CTs don't want to really give them anything, do they? They're really scared to kind of like peek. But oh, T's don't give a shit. Op, pushing through. Feeling really good off of that last round. He almost naded himself. CTs are triple stacking mid, but it's not working. AK got a quick pick with the op. He got a double kill. Triple? Is he gonna get the triple? God, now they're pushing mains. Op did get the third. Richard completely isolated here. 1 kill, 2 killed. Good job, Richard. Holy cow, bro. That's nice. But unfortunately, AH did get taken down. The T's recognize this and they're immediately rotating, but so does Richard. Richard immediately rotates too. He might be able to catch the bomb plant. No, he's not, because they're not even playing default. They're playing safe. But they might not expect him to be here already. They might expect a temple peek, so he could catch his dark player. No, no. Hop came back, dude. Hop cooking. Hop's cooking now. They made a. To be honest, though, that was a really good call. As soon as they recognized that the last one was on site, so they instantly turned around and went towards B. That was a really good play on their part. A really good shot calling right there. They played their T side really well. On the other hand, Smokehouse looks like they're kind of falling apart a little. They keep like stacking mid, but it just isn't working for them. They're just getting picked, isolated. I don't know if they're using the util. Well, they didn't have a whole lot of util, to be honest, but it didn't look like they used a whole lot of util. Something could happen here, but it looks like he decided against walking through the smoke. Really quiet. They pushed up mid. They chose to stack B, which could be goods. Oh god, now they know you're there. You exposed yourself, bro. I think the thing that's really damaging is just the fact they took mid control. So they can rotate however they want. Rhino missed his shots. They took sight. They see sights completely open. We have Huddy kind of creeping around, still trying to get some picks though, as the T's instantly take A site. Listening for info, he sees him. Richard sees him too, but it's pistols and he's down. T's are really struggling. No, T's aren't struggling. Hop is amazing. CTs are struggling. Again, anything going in their favor from the looks of it. Sauce didn't want to play slow anymore and kind of got himself killed. AH dropped window and got crossfired. All that's left is Dylan trying to do something, but he also gets taken down. This isn't looking good, man. This isn't looking good. Their CT plays are not working out very well. They need to use a lot more utility to kind of slow down the T's, but they also got to keep some type of mid pressure, right? They can't just give up mid. That's just really bad. It isolates the CTs and separates them. And it showed, you know? It showed. Richard was by himself and he just got isolated and killed. They're going for this mid play here. A lot of utility. Nice, good job, Dylan. Gets an early pick. Rhino tries to get the sprays. They just traded a little bit of damage, but, you know, they got an early pick, so the team... Oh, nice, good. Hey. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Keep that pressure up. Use your utility mid. Hurt them mid. You gotta get, like, punish them for peeking and stuff like that. Watching the mini-map, it doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff is happening. The closest we might get watch is right here. Right underneath. Oh, God, Arson's gonna catch him, isn't he? No, he creeps right past him. But, oh, look, they are watching it. Look, they're watching it. They're, like, stacked on top of each other. So Arson's gonna walk right into this gun that's watching him. This is really smart. Oh my god. Oh my fuck, dude. No. Rhino got instantly headshotted and was just immediately taken out. T's managed to get the bomb plant. That pre-fire was kind of insane though. I'll be honest, that pre-fire was kind of fucking crazy. Completely opened the map up for him. That was nuts. Holy cow, dude. Like, I don't know how you expect to be able to kind of survive something like that. Because he had no time to react. But the CTs are making things happen. You rushed out with the molly in hand. Once again, a lot of individual mistakes, a lot of aggression without having a weapon out. Like, why are you pushing sight with a nade in hand? That's crazy. Like, had you had your weapon out, you could have killed the guy pillar, and then it would have been a 1v1 at least. You know? I don't know what the plan was there. I don't know what he was hoping for. Okay, Dylan, lucky to survive, but Rhino did get a kill. AK is pushing up really aggressively, but they lost canals. Rhino and AH get a kill. Dylan does kill the mid player too. CTs are playing super fucking aggressive. They took the map away from the T's, leaving our last player here, Mr. Optisic, to kind of creep around and try to make something happen, but I doubt he is, because Richard's already on him. We got Dylan, AH. Oh no, it's this guy who's going to encounter him. Oh no, it's this guy who's going to encounter him. Fuck, who's going to meet him first? There we go, okay. Alright, Smokehouse, keeping it alive, keeping it alive. They gotta get this, dude. Don't let them take it from you. Don't let them take it from you, Dylan. Not AH, but Dylan, because Dylan was part of my little silver team on BT. Come on, man. You come on, Smokehouse. Don't get taken out like this, man. You guys did really good on your T side, but your CT needs a little bit of work. I mean, when you have util, your utility use is good, but when you don't, it's rough to watch. This could be good. Oh, a little bit of damage, but nothing to kind of really help him. Number 6 is pushing up though. Mid players are playing really passive. I think that's what's hurting the CTs, man, is they're not really trying to fight for that mid control, right? So they're not worried about window because no one's actually watching window. Now AH is going to walk right into this, it feels like. Oh no, he might. Dylan does get a kill peeking through windows. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys got to have a little bit of aggression. You got to hold that window. Window really hurts the T's a lot. And right now, he's ice. Like, these guys are scared. Doss watching it though, but he's not watching it good enough. They stacked B. They left Richard by himself. Oh, he hears him. So he knows there's one at least below him. Huddy. Oh my god, Sauce. Bruh, you gotta react sooner than that. Huddy gets a free kill. Sneaks up on E-Box. CT is completely abandoned A site again. Bro, dude, what the hell? Why? Oh, no. Okay, well, he's going back, realizing it's a mistake. But it's too late. He was caught out of position. T's get sight to bring a bomb site. And they got mid control, by the way. How? What? So now the CTs... Oh, do they have time? Oh, they do. Okay, they got it. Yeah, that's rough, man. But Dylan does knock him out. They also take out the mid player, so now the T's are in a bad spot. Will they be able to stop this wave of people? They're in a decent defensive position, but everyone's swinging out at the same time. Nice. Last one, Huddy. Gotta desperately survive. He does take down Rhino, but they can defuse. They're defusing. You gotta peek him. Too late. It's overtime. Ooh. Hey, Smokehouse. Good shit. Oh my goodness. How long does these... Dude, I need to check the scores before I, like, actually do this, because... like... How long does this go? Do they go in, like, triple overtime? Like, oh, how long does this match actually go? I don't know. We'll find out, though. They just trade damage. Nothing a whole lot happening right now, though. From the looks of it, the T's are creeping out towards B site. We don't know if they're going to do anything with it. The T's are holding the corner. They decided to use their util a little late, which is actually really good. He almost spotted him. Misses a shot though. Now he's just spraying with an op, which you probably shouldn't ever really be doing. Ooh, that's lucky that he hid behind right at that time. All the spraying. Unfortunately, AH does get taken down for a minute. We got Dylan missing all of his shots. All the util is used. There goes 1T. He's blind as a bat. His teammate Rhino does get a kill too, though. The T's are kind of struggling now, but Huddy coming in clutch. 4 hop. Oh, Cypress also gets another kill, allowing them to take site, and they get the bomb plant. I don't know why. Maybe because of all the lurking and stuff that the T's did before, but they were pretty slow to do like any form of rotations. However, Richard does catch him out. Oh, that's just rough. Yeah, Cypress gets the last 2 cleanup. Excellent play by them. But what can you expect? You know, what can you expect? They're not gonna get a whole lot done when they were just kind of a little slow to the party. A little slow to the party from the looks of it. Unfortunate, unfortunate. But that is the first round of hop taking the advantage here. Smokehouse, smokehouse. You got to work on your CT side a little. I don't know if they're just playing too defensive, right? I think they're playing too passive. They got to be more aggressive. Just like that, Dilla getting a quick pick mid. Rhino, awesome, all getting kills very early on, which is what they need to do. They're playing very aggressive out B main, catching the T, not looking in their direction. Oh. Alright. He had 2 chances, man. He had 2 chances and botched both of them. What am I supposed to say about that? Arson, though, is the last man standing. He does have the bomb. He has the freedom to kind of go wherever he wants, so let's see where he decides to go. Going through Temple to B could be kind of interesting from this. No one even kind of keeping an eye mid. They're both playing hyper passive. He has no vision, actually, so he could walk right on the A site. Which it looks like... Smokehouse. Massive fuck up. Oh, no. Dude, what? Bro. That's crazy. They just gave it to him. But Arson's just taking a sweet fucking time. Dude, take it. They gave it to you. They literally handed you the site on a golden platter. Oh no, dude, he made such a terrible decision doing that. He should have gone towards pillar or something instead. Completely gave it up to Smokehouse. A lot of, like, I mean, if you're playing super defensive like that, like, why would you leave site? If you're just planning on just getting info, stay there, just get the info, you know? Like, listen. Just sit there and listen for footsteps, and if you hear anything, then you know, do anything. Or if he hears anything, then you rotate. Don't just decide to suddenly, like rotate off site. Like, I've seen this a lot on Smokehouse's, like, CT site. They just really aren't playing it very well, unfortunately. As they're now taking mid control, but unfortunately, they are... Oh god, that's dangerous. Rhino does get a counter pick, but they're playing really fast A. Rhino getting really the easy shots here. The T's quickly rotate off site, which does give Dylan a chance to peek through window, but he's a little scared now to do anything, leaving AH by himself on site, but the T's don't know that, so they're a little scared too, for the looks of it. They're actually jumping window, trying to catch someone off guard, but both fell back. So they're just gonna walk into, oh, never mind, a single gun now, not a double crossfire like I thought they were gonna do. But this is really bad. This is really bad for Richard. You gotta check your corners and stuff, man. You don't know where they are. And Arson does win that duel. CTs quickly rotate mids, trying to kind of stop any type of aggression. Looks like the next fight here is going to be Rhino getting the pick on Arson. The T's decide to go through E-box. AH isn't even paying attention to it. Like, he doesn't give a shit. Oh. Messes up his spray. Cyberus gets a quick, easy kill. All suddenly, it's a 2v2. And the CT's... Oh, my goodness. They're playing really defensive. But Dylan's doing such a good fucking job, bro. Dylan's definitely the star of the team, I'd say. Let me look at the scoreboard. Oh, no. Rhino is. Okay, but Dylan's also kicking ass. Not bad, but he's in Temple. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, nice, Rhino. Picking it up. Saving Dylan, because Dylan didn't check Temple. Good win. Allowing Smokehouse to take advantage on their weaker side, by the way. On their weaker side, so that's good. They're really strong on their T side, so I would expect this map to go to Smokehouse now. Because they did good. They did good on their T side. So I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to watch them take it away. Take it away. Put pressure on them. Let's see Dylan win this one, huh? Come on, Dylan, you got this, man. They're doing a bit of a split, but Dylan's gonna put some pressure mid. There's two mids. Ooh, he saw his elbow. Does a preemptive fire, unfortunately, which does not lose his advantage on that peak. As two CTs get kills very early on. All of a sudden, it's not looking good for the T's, which is extremely unfortunate, but they can still throw util. They got plenty of util. They can do a quick execute. Maybe have one stay back with two smokes to throw on site while the other two go towards A. Kind of like keep the 3 stack that's happened, but oh man, they're actually going to push mid from the looks of it. I don't know. He falls for the same flashbang. Bro, that flash is vicious. However, AH gets taken out by the op. AK quickly putting it down to a 4v2. Not a lot of control for the T's at the moment. They gotta figure out where they want to go, but they're kind of scared to like keep pushing. They know there's an op. I don't know why they don't just throw a flash and double peek it. But Dylan, I thought was gonna peek, but oh, he almost got caught. So they're falling back again, but they can hear it. So they know they're going B now, and they got 33 seconds left. So I don't even think they have time to go A anymore. So they have to commit to this B take. What are they going to do? So they're throwing their util. They know. AK does get another kill, and Huddy cleans it up. Smokehouse looking a little weak, looking a little shaky. They're getting a little indecisive in their decision making here from the looks of it, and it's hurting them. It's hurting them. With it tied up, there's a chance, man. There's a chance that Hop can win this. Hop looking a bit more organized than Smokehouse, but it is very 50-50. I don't know who's going to win. It seems like the deciding factor seems to be these really early picks. Of course, when you spam like that, you waste your ammo. You just expose your location, unfortunately. He's not actually watching it, and this teams are creeping up. Dude, you gotta peek. You gotta peek. You gotta help out your team here. You know one's there. Oh! Optistic gets taken down. AK gets a trade quickly on Dylan. However, Rhino does get his second kill, allowing the T's to open up. There's only 2 CTs left. A lot of kills happened very, very fast. And now they're going to full commit to B. Huddy does get another kill. Bring it. Oh my goodness. Huddy quickly falls back, but he got smoked out. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot, at least for the moment. Their big player here, their big X factor here could be Arson, but Arson is choosing to go through E-box, which is being watched. AH unfortunately fucks it up. Arson has an opening, which actually gives a bit of freedom to Huddy too, who's able to just peek wildly open. Richard does knock out Arson though, so it's just Huddy, but Huddy also gets taken out by Rhino, giving Smokehouse once again the advantage over Hop. Hop is keeping it alive though. Is it gonna be double OT? How much time is this recording gonna take? Oh my god. And this is the first map. We gotta get to the second map too, man. How is this gonna play out? A lot of kills there. Rhino gets a very early pick on Optisic. Cypress. Looking like he's gonna hold it, but he's a little... Oh, AH trading a little bit of damage, but nothing permanent for them. AK trying to be cheeky, getting a quick pick, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'm really curious what's gonna happen here. Dylan, is he gonna push up or no? Dylan does get the kill, but this angle, man. Oh, Cypress just wasn't paying attention. I don't know what Cypress was doing. What the hell? But Huddy does kind of bring it back. He takes down Sauce. They decide to do an execute on A site. However, Arson is in a decent position. Do they check it? They don't. Oh my goodness. It doesn't even matter. AH gets the quick kill on it. Huddy coming around the corner. Does take down AH. Huddy, number one, walks through smoke and gets taken out by a Rhino. That is game GG. Smokehouse took it. Smokehouse took the first map. Good game. Hey, Dylan. Good shit, Dylan. Good shit, Dylan. Okay, so we're going to go now to the second map, which is Mirage. Okay. How exciting. How exciting. Good job, Smokehouse. Take the second map too. Represent my my little silver team. Because I can't play this season, unfortunately, right? I just don't have the consistency. Like my work is just too chaotic. There's knife rounds, little knife rounds. So what do I think of the last match we saw while we wait for knife round, right? You know, it's very close. Both teams seems to have like ideas and concepts. They seem to make really good, really decent play calls when they can. A lot of individual mistakes on both sides. They're not always like watching certain corners or angles. There's like moments where, for example, Cypress at that last round was just staring at maybe like a mid pick, like spray through mid or something. I don't know what he was doing. He was just at this weird off angle. Not even watching canals, and he gets killed because of it. Because it just looked like he was spacing out. I don't know what the idea there was. Because at that angle, you'd have to like do really good spray control. But the match is starting for the second map. We have okay, we have Hop as the CTs. Oh, they're doing some funky stuff. Going through underpass, quickly getting a trade. Rhino goes down for E. Richard. Huddy gets two. He's trying to make something happen, but they're definitely falling apart. They're getting pinched here. They can hear them going B. They have plenty of time. They could walk A, to be honest. They could literally walk A. Which, it looks like that's what they want to do. I say keep one here to keep noise, right? Make it sound like they're still planning on doing something with this. And then have the bomb carrier go A. But, because they did keep a player A, maybe like a catwalk to B could be really good here. They might catch one out because there's nobody watching mid. Well, there was nobody watching mid. My mouse is in the center of the fucking screen. Oh, Huddy, that's dirty, dude. Ah. And with it, right here, should be the final kill. Op, a little passive, actually. Here to do it. They do to get in the firefight. Dylan gets the kill. Boom. And he gets cleaned up. Good round, Hop. It's an interesting idea for like a first round underpass kind of play, but it just didn't pay off, right? Because you got Glocks, they got like USPs and stuff like that. It makes sense because they could isolate the window player who probably wouldn't be prepared for it or something like that. But it's just, you know, it just didn't pay off for them, unfortunately. They got traded too much, and they're doing a full commit on B site. Op, here's it. 1, 2, not 2 kills. Okay, so they get sight. CT's trying to get things going. They did get a lot of picks. They're already, you know, up a player. Okay, now it's even. Oh my god. It's really back and forth, but it doesn't look like the T's are going to win this. CT's get another round. But I will say, they got bomb plant, so they're going to be able to full buy next round. So this is pretty good for them. So this is the first round. They're probably going to play a little slow. Maybe do a bit of mid aggression, throw some util. Let's see how Smokehouse comes back from this. But they're already down 2 rounds. Already down 2 rounds. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. So they are going to throw some util mids. An interesting flashbang. I don't think that actually works. But the CTs are ready for it. They triple stack mids. However, because nothing happens, it looks like they give up on like really committing to mid. They're falling back to sites. They're trying to make stuff happen, but can't really say there's anything interesting going on at the moment. Is he underpass? No, he's in ladder room. Yeah, so there's almost nothing really interesting going on. Just some bullets, a little bit of trades happening. Op getting in a bad spot, but he stops the rush with his own molly. And once again, it's just a bunch of util being used, but no actual results being made. And Rhino gets a pick on A site. They bring bomb over towards A because of it. Dylan's still trying to make something happen mid, but he doesn't, you know, he's not running into anything. He could catch one if he watches window, but it doesn't look like he's interested in doing that. The T's are trying to make something happen, but once again, he peeked with a nade in his hands. I don't know why people are doing this. Why are you guys peeking with a nade in your hands? Like you're killing yourselves. T's do have A site. They did a really good job. Arson trying to do a little bit of flank here. You got Op in this position too, but Arson's more of the interesting position, I think. Oh, never mind. Op got knocked out. And he got... Oh, nice. Okay. Hey. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, Smokehouse got their first round. And it was kind of nice too, man. They won almost all their duels. They caught a lot of the CTs out. Dylan wasn't really able to get a whole lot done though. No one like contested a mid, funny enough, or at least no one peaked connector, which is what he was really holding. He wasn't really contesting for the mid play, but they're doing a ooh. Oh my God, Dylan, what, bro? Okay, there we go. He's immediately winning this round too. Op is the last one left alive, so we're just gonna watch him, see how this plays out. He's got to figure something out because now he's only got a pistol. And he's got to figure out how to kill 5 people. Well, there's one, I guess. Okay, fuck, they're just going to hand him an AK. Sprayed through the smoke by Rhino, instantly dead. Smokehouse bringing it back. They're looking really strong, actually. Crazy strong. That was really good on Dylan. Dylan doing great work with that op. Getting himself a triple kill that round. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of cool, man. That was cool stuff. That was an instant smoke, but I don't think that's gonna land. You have to like W jump that one. I don't think that one landed. Yeah, it didn't land at all. Rhino trying to put some pressure mid, but they're just hiding in the smoke. Arson doing some work here, but Cuddy's really being the aggressive one. They have an underpass player, but okay. Mids, bit of a trade going. I'm looking for this guy. 4-4, 2 died mid. Nothing too crazy though, unfortunately. I didn't witness either of them. But they are gonna play a main, so we'll watch this guy. But he's being a little weenie behind by it. They get on site pretty easy. But now this is where things are gonna get kind of interesting, right? So how spots him? Here's Sandwich, pushes on triple. Oh my goodness! Oh my God, Huddy, you kind of let your teammate die there. I'm not gonna lie, you really fucked that one up, and you go down too. Dylan in a really strong position. I do like these nade stacks they're doing. Good job, Dylan. Holy cow! Does Smokehouse take both? Does Smokehouse take two? Because Dylan's cooking. Like that's really good. That's really good stuff. I don't know who wins these, man. I didn't watch. Smokehouse did win the first one, so let's see if Smokehouse takes the second one. Or was it Hop? Did Hop win the first one? You know what? We'll look at the stats after, I guess. We'll look at the stats after. I'll find out who won what. I've already forgotten who won the first one. I wasn't, for some reason, I just don't know. I'm pretty sure Smokehouse won the first one. Pretty sure Smokehouse won the first one, but I've already forgotten Anubis. It was just such a close game. It was just such a close game. But their A execute went really well, so they decided to do it again. Oh, the CT's rushed him, and Dylan misses that shot though. Panics, dies, Cybers gets an op. Oh, why am I typing? That's not what I want to do. I'm up here. In position. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, already. Okay, no, the T's brought it back. They took down two. This is already back and forth. It's crazy. This is crazy back and forth. Op is going underpass. He's going to walk into Mr. Sauce here. Sauce missed. Okay. Oh. The Deagle eventually gets it, so good stuff on him. A 1v2. They should know he's mid, so why aren't they going fast B? Okay, so they finally decided to do it. While Op saves to AK, they get the bomb plant, they get the round. It's going to be a 4-2. Hey, good job, Smokehouse, doing a really good job. They got a nice little lead now, a little comfortable lead, 2 rounds ahead of Hop. Curious if it's going to be a 2-0, just like what BT did on SAR. BT went 2-0 against SAR, but SAR had a lot more issues than what I'm seeing with these two teams. These two teams have a bit more coordination in that first set of games I watched. BT was way more cleaner. AH didn't survive that. That's rough, man. That's rough. Okay, not bad. I mean, not ideal, but, you know, they still got the round. They can still buy. Their economy's not the worst. They got plenty of money. The CTs are desperately trying to make something happen. One has a FAMAS, like no util on another one. So they're definitely a bit more shaky on what they want here. So let's see what the CT players do. So already, I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything interesting going on. But AK does get a quick pick. I wasn't looking at that one because I thought there was going to be a fight this direction. There wasn't. I like how he just gets hit by the nades. 1 damage, nerd. So he's up top, and there's 2 people kind of contesting mid. Dude, what the hell? Why is Huddy fighting someone in spawn? What are you guys doing? God, now he's like he's so isolated. He's so cooked. But this should be a kill here that I'm going to actually watch. Nice. However, Arson killed someone else off camera. Bro, all these fights are happening off camera. I can't keep up with all of it. There. God dang. Oh, Eat. Richard gets another one off camera. Bro. Dude, I'm watching the wrong people. Watching the wrong people. keep thinking something's going to happen somewhere, and it happens somewhere else. However, you're grouping up. There's only one CT player here, so I have to be able to watch this, right? Or does the jungle player die instead? You know, like. Okay, here we go. Bam! AK gets a pick. He quickly looks at the Tetris player. He hears him, but he's not looking in the right spot at all. However, Cyberus was in the right spot at the right time, quickly cleaning up the second kill, giving Top an opportunity to come back into this fight. And the T's economy is just really strong right now. You know, I mean, they're able to full buy this round, but that's about it. If they lose this, they're kind of cooked. CTs though are still barely hanging on. Someone's got like $0 to 200 for another one. So if they lose this, they're also in a bad spot too. Money is an issue for everybody. But Rhino does get a quick early pick that I actually watched and saw. Huddy gets a kill that I couldn't rotate fast enough to see. Op is being a bit passive here. Huddy is kind of under threat because the T's are... Rhino gets a kill mids? What? Kills Huddy off camera again. I'm terrible at this. Something. Oh no, he's in ladder room. So the fight should happen here then. God damn it! There's gonna be a fight catwalk, isn't there? No, they back off and they want to go underpass. So the fight catwalk happens first. Arson hearing everything. That was a really nice flash. Doesn't... God, it looks like he's completely, like, surrounded, but he's not. However, there is a lot of pressure in his area. I don't know if they're watching him. Are they watching him? Oh my god, how is it Cyberus kill somebody? Okay, there we go. Arson does get a person. Arson gets two. Eat Richard really messed that one up. There was a nade. AH is by himself. We're just going to watch him since he's the last man alive. See what he does. It looks like he's just going to save it. They did wait a little too long to actually execute anything. Unfortunate for them, but it looks like the match is set to pause. They got to figure something out because Smokehouse is looking a little underwhelming right now. They lost their edge. 4 rounds in a row and then they get cooked. So they got to figure things out, reset a little bit, come up with a plan. They got to turn things around in their favor. We'll see what they come up with, but their economy is kind of dog water at the moment. They might do something basic like a B rush. It's possible, or a fast A. They're probably gonna try and go fast somewhere, but I doubt they're gonna go mid with a bunch of fucking pistols. Not unless they have the AK go first, and then just like get the trades off of that, or have like the AK second, and then just have him constantly bait all of his pistol users. So they're going in. So they're splitting. Okay, they're gonna do a fake. It looks like they're gonna try and fake it. Not really. I lied. They're just playing default, but with pistols. However, AK jumps right into Dylan's crosshairs, giving them a very nice early kill. Huddy taking a very aggressive position as well. He's actually completely and utterly by himself, funny enough. So we'll see what happens. The teams can just kind of waltz right up on him. And with Tech 9s, it's actually really advantageous to do something like this. He hears them. They're pushing out. He gets one. Pulls out a nade. Why is everyone pulling nades out, by the way? Okay. Well, we're getting trades left, right, and center. Fucking everyone's dying off camera again because I can't freaking watch everyone. Op missing all of his shots. Tries to get a kill, but he dies instead. We have Arson, who's last man standing. This was a really good pistol round. Good stuff, guys. Good job. Good job. I say it's AK's fault. That dude just went underpass with an op and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna jump down and get that underpass control." And the AK was like, "Hey, sup, bud? Get wrecked, nerd. You thought you were gonna do something? Hell no. You know." giving Smokehouse the advantage again. Good job, Smokehouse. Good job, Dylan. Keeping the potential to win alive, baby. And once again, the CT's economy is also not amazing.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, look at that. It's like not amazing at all. They're gonna have to figure something out here. They do have a gun, so they could probably buy a couple of weapons and kind of supply everybody. Yeah, getting some SMGs, buying some utils. So they did make it work. It's not ideal, but it works. One SMG's not the worst thing in the world. And it's an MP9. MP9s are kind of fun to use. Although I've been using the MP7 a lot more. I'll be honest. I like the MP7 a lot more than the MP9. I think it just feels a lot nicer. CTs do a lot of mid-aggression. With Sauce quickly peeking mid, but he gets nothing from it. He does that. He did that thing where like he doesn't know who to aim at, so he just aims at nothing. There was too many people. There was actually fighting way in the back. What the hell? What the hell? Dylan does go down. Eat Richard. I kind of caught at that last bit. Did get a kill too. So it looks like they're gonna group up and go B. Last player sitting on A site. Not really wanting to do anything anymore, I think. I think he's just going to let this happen. I don't think he's going to really stop it. So it's another free round for Smokehouse. Good job. Good job, good job. And we're just going to wait this out. This goes to Smokehouse, baby. So it's going to be 6-4. It's not terrible. This is a fairly even map, to be honest. I wouldn't really say it's CT or T-sided in any particular way. Dylan is absolutely cooking, though. 11-6. He's one of like the better players on the team. Who was the other one? Rhino? Rhino's kind of struggling, man. Rhino was... Ooh, E. Richard does take out AK when I wasn't paying freaking attention to it. How did that happen? How did that happen? Guys! At least wait till I'm paying attention, yeah? So it looks like the CTs are going to do a gamble stacking on a site. They all went B. Oh. Op playing super aggressive. Op does get a kill. And he doesn't get traded for it? 1 HP, but he doesn't get traded for it. Oh my god. They don't see it. Instead, what happens is Dylan manages to waltz on the site, lets his team know, so now his team is just trying to rotate there. Nice, good pick. Next possible fight is going to be this one. Oh my god, good job, Rhino. He should catch this. Oh, he hears him. So he looked away from mid. So they know there's one behind him, and he's just playing super slow now. He's trying to catch it, but he's moving too slow. You gotta move faster, bro, so you can catch him. Oh, God. Richard. Brother. We gotta talk. Let's not talk about that, huh? Or maybe we should talk about it, huh? My goodness me. So all that's left is Huddy. Huddy's completely by himself with a 5-7, misses a shot. This dude's got really good reaction time. He doesn't even save like a proper gun.
Terrorists win.
He doesn't go into the next round with like an M4 or an SMG or anything. He just kind of saved the pistol. I mean, I guess he had armor too. Armor's really good to kind of save if you have it. But it would have been more ideal to at least have a gun going into the next round too, if you're going to survive. But Hop is not looking too good, man. They're kind of struggling here. They're starting to really fall behind. Trying to see. Huddy's playing really aggressive mids. 7. Okay, so we got something going on over here. Dylan, nice opening pick. Not paying attention to the other one. Does a bit of a panic spray. He doesn't get punished for it though. Oh my God, AH also gets that. A little bit of util there. Sauce does get taken out. So Dylan's by himself, doing all the work. I mean, he's doing damage, but his team's managing to take B sites. Dylan's just a distraction at this point. However, he's gonna die here because he's not paying attention to Palace at all. Boom, get wrecked, nerds. AK gonna get some assistance from Huddy here in a second as a tease. Managing to ooh. Oh fuck. How are they gonna come back from this? Oh no. Guys, listen. You got one job.
Terrorists win.
Whew. What a round. What a freaking round. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh, it's McWig. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they get this going. We're gonna figure this stuff out. Nothing too crazy from the looks of it. They're gonna do a stack. They do have util, so I think they're gonna do an actual proper execute on the piston round, which could be really strong, which could be kind of crazy to be honest. But let's see how they get it set. They're throwing their util, they're getting things going out there. We got number 4 underneath. However, Rhino gets one before he goes down. E. Richard gets one, but he's about to go down too. No other sacrifices there. Dylan manages to also get a trade, but he goes down. It's just a 1-to-1-to-1-to-1-to-1. Okay, but T's do have the advantage now. They can kind of sit there and hide. There was a Tech 9. I didn't even see the Tech 9. That's kind of crazy. Oh, shoot, man. However, it looks like CTs are going to take it. Which is Smokehouse. Smokehouse gets it. Nice. Good job, Dylan. Good job, Dylan's team. That was really back and forth. It was kind of crazy. The T's had a really solid plan, but I just don't think they executed it properly. I mean, when I watched Eat Richard, he had like 3 dudes just standing in front of him for like 5 seconds. Like, he survived, I think, a little too long, in my honest opinion. And, you know, like, you got Glocks. Shoot the guy. Just shoot him. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're crazy. You're crazy. Well, let's see what they do. Let's see how they do it. Oh, Mac 10 rush mid with... Okay, smoke for a little late, but it's fine. They got it out eventually. He's got 12 bullets. Kind of should reload, but now it's 9 bullets. He died. I kind of figured. Op. Huddy actually gets a trade on him, though. Op pushing on the site. He hears him. Gets another pick. Another trade, actually. But the CTs are in position for something to do something. Oh my goodness, Dylan. Good job, bro. And you get the tag? But you got to do something. You got to push up. Your team needs to capitalize on this. I don't know why played it like that, to be honest. But it's okay. Your teammate got the pick. Just push him. Push him. Oh, you're... No! Oh, it's over. Yeah. Eat Richard, you were too slow, bro. You were too slow. You needed to haul ass and get that dude. Mess up the shame, Richard, shame. What the hell, dude? Get it going. Noise. Dylan getting smoked out, so he goes down a little under. But it looks like they want to do a cat to B push again. Do they have anyone actually in position to stop it? They stacked it. Good call on the stack. Let's see if it actually pays off. Nice! Okay, they're down 2, but they did get a kill. Okay. Not the end of the world. Oh, Cyberus did check it. That's so unfortunate. Hop manages to come back with a nice little kill. Nice little round win. Showing they're not out of the fight yet. Showing they're not out of the fight yet. But the CT should have... I mean, their eco is actually kind of garbage still. Did they do like a partial buy or something? Why is their eco so bad? So they're doing another save. They should have forced the first round then if they knew they weren't going to be able to buy this round. Tried to make it a little bit more in their favor. Dealing with the Deagle. Looks like he's going to try and make something happen with that as they peek out. He misses. Shame. Shame. But the fighting's still going on. As they're creeping up mid. Oh! Shoot! Oh my god. Rhino dies because his teammate just wasn't doing anything. We got a really weird situation coming in the back here. Shoot him! Shoot him! What are you... They're just missing shots. They're just missing shots, man. I think they're like panicking or something. They're stressing out. They're stressing out. They're not landing anything. They're not getting anything. Oh, he had his knife out. Okay, Richard got a kill. But in the end, it meant nothing. In the end, it meant nothing. Worthless, worthless, I say. So, that's another round for Hop. But this should be an actual proper buy round. They should, yeah, this is a proper buy round. But look at the money that the T's have, dude. They are looking good now. But fast underpass. He hears the catwalk player. Dylan misses his shot. But AH does get the quick cleanup. He takes a nade, unfortunately, as AK is trying to make some cheeky work happen here, but he's completely surrounded. Literally. Okay. Oh my god. Listen, Rhino, bro, you got to get that trade, Rhino. You can't not peek him and not let him get the trade. No, he wasn't punished for it at all. Rhino, Rhino. No, Rhino died. Oh god. Oh my god. It's over. Okay, well Dylan's got an op. Dylan's cooking. Dylan's making stuff happen. Let's see what he does. Let's see how he kind of makes this work. This is kind of brutal to watch, man. People aren't playing their roles, it feels like, properly. Rhino just baited the fuck out of his teammate and literally didn't bother to get the trade to, like, you know, balance out the numbers. Dylan's gonna walk into this. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What can these guys do to come back? How are they gonna come back from this? Because their economy is back to being kind of dog water again, right? They're not really gonna be able to purchase a whole lot. Maybe get some pistols, maybe rush mid, maybe try and catch them off guard, or rush A main, or something. They gotta be a little aggressive here because they just don't have the money to do anything. And it looks like it's gonna be a bit of a mid push. They see it. They get overwhelmed by it. Huddy gets a triple. Oh my god. Huddy, crazy good, like, recoil control on Huddy. Okay, T's got sight. They're in position for it though, but nothing. And with that, Hop has tied it up, dude. Hop has tied it up. That's not good. But, I mean, once again, man, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna probably say this every single time, but there's a lot of really bad like individual mistakes. Although it's not because they're not throwing util or they're like pulling util out like in the middle of the fight. It is for the CT side for Smokehouse. It really just kind of feels like that they're not playing as a team. But with that, Dylan is already down. They're putting a lot of mid pressure, so Rhino is probably going to be the next contender here for a fight. But he's window. No, they fell back. They're giving him space. This is really funky. Pete Richard is pushing up. This guy's literally by himself. He's got no assistance. And I don't think he expects anyone to be coming out A main. But he's now heard, so Huddy's like your best player, dude. Huddy's on fire. Huddy's on fucking fire. Cyberus also takes out Eat Richard, who was creeping through Palace earlier. Huddy misses his shots. Rhino is probably this team's best hope right now, but Rhino's been kind of weak on this map. God, no! Ah! No! Like, oh, it's just bad timings. It almost feels like too.
Bomb has been planted.
But this is absolutely another round for Hop, and if this keeps going, I don't see Smokehouse winning. They're really dysfunctional on their CT side. They're making a lot of really bad decisions. They're losing a lot of their duels. They're not particularly working as a team, it feels like. Once again, he looked away at the worst possible time. It keeps happening, right? The timings keep happening. They keep getting kind of like put in these really bad positions. I don't really know what. It's just not working for them. They gotta change something. I feel like they just need to spend like one round and just be hyper aggressive somewhere and just push it. And sacrificing a round right now is probably not the best idea because there's only like 3 rounds. They can only afford to lose like what 2 more rounds. So they gotta lock in. They gotta lock in. But let's see what they do. Let's see how they turn this around. Let's see how they get things going. Dylan, bro, don't lose this, man. Don't lose this. You gotta go 2-0. You gotta go 2-0. Lining up for the instant smoke. I think you have to W jump throw this too. Let's see if he W jump throws it. I can't tell. I don't know. But Dylan got slowed down. Wasn't able to get there before the smoke. Hopper pre-fires it, but nothing too crazy. Rhino playing really aggressive. Gets the kill. Really good for their team. But there's some bad news for them. It looks like Underpass is no longer under their control. They completely gave up window, which I don't like that they gave up window. This is what I'm talking about, how they're not necessarily playing their roles very well. They gave a lot of space to the T's, and the T's took it, immediately knocking out Sauce, but Rhino gets a return on investment here. This is really dangerous. Oh, you see the gun? Okay. They're going B, so we got Mr. AH needing to at least kill one. Kill one! Oh my god. Okay, so they got sight. They're in big trouble. 2 going catwalk, so this looks like this is going to be the big fight here. As they push. I lied. The next fight's going to be here. Or it's going to happen at the exact same time. As... Oh, nice. Okay. Dylan, don't fuck this up. Nice. They're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. Let's keep it going. I'm really concerned. Their CT side is just so shaky, man. Their CT side is really shaky. But they managed to do it, and it's just because they managed to group up and like push together, right? They did a really good job. The timings were kind of in their favor too. They both like ended up doing like kind of doing their fights at the exact same time, which worked in their favor because then the T's were separated. It just kind of worked in their favor, man. Good stuff on Smokehouse. Let's see if they can keep it going. Let's see if they can keep it going. But the match is tied 10-10. But boy, oh boy, The person who was kind of like carrying the game with Dylan, Rhino, is kind of struggling. He's only like 16, 15. He's not doing that great. But Dylan still top, top of his team, doing really good. My little BT player. Good stuff, guys. Looks like the T's are going to be doing sort of like an ASM execute. However, they completely left Richard by himself. I mean, it's not the end of the world because they do have jungle players. They're throwing you to a palace. So they're kind of like, covering their bases at least. They're not just giving it up entirely. They spotted, util used. No initial fights. Why do you have nades in your hands? Oh god, you let your teammate die. Oh no, nades in his hand again. This is like everyone's doing that, by the way. Like everyone just keeps. Oh, I'm in the middle of a firefight. Let me pull a nade out. God, it's just. It's not working. No one. You know what's really fascinating is it really feels like none of them are landing any shots. I gotta be honest. Man. It does not feel like any of these guys are landing their shots. They're all missing. They're all fucking missing their shots. Okay. Like, I don't know if they're stressing out and like getting in arguments or something in their comms or whatever, but they're having a hard time, man, because or maybe the stress is getting to them. I don't know. But they're really not landing any of their shots. Dylan is in window. Rhino has to opt this round, so I wonder if he passed it off because he's just not feeling it right now. These are kind of just doing some map control. First fight might be here. No. God, watch behind you. You should see him. Look at connector. Look at. Oh my God. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. There's like no one's watching anything. Guys. Oh. You let him just waltz right on in. You're not watching anything. I blame the connector player. I blame not the connector, the catwalk player. You gotta be watching connector, bro. You weren't smoked out. You could have seen it. You could have warned him. You got completely isolated. Now your teammate here is about to die to the side too. Like, oh my god. They got sight completely for free. They got 2 free kills because no one was holding any of their positions, or watching any like regular angles. Dylan managing to get a kill, but it might be too little too late as, oh, he got 2 of them. Okay, he might... 10-11, is he gonna save? Your team's economy is horrendous. I don't even know... God, because you guys would have to end up double saving. Do they have any loss bonus right now? What's their loss bonus? Oh, it's maxed. Okay, so you can save. And then you could buy a gun for someone else. Either AH or Sauce. You guys have an op, so you can make something happen, I think. I think they might be able to make something happen next round. But this is not looking good. They are definitely not in a solid position. And once again, dude, I blame that catwalk player. I blame him so much. He held an off angle that wasn't actually watching anything helpful or useful. He held an off angle for like bench. Bruh, you gotta watch connector when your team doesn't have any vision mid. If they gotta smoke window and they gotta smoke connector, you're the one responsible for at least making sure that you have information for your team to see if they're going connector or not. Right? Like, you were the crutch that your team needed and you didn't do your job at all. Rhino does get a pick through smoke. Who's their connector player? Okay. Fucked up. AA, you fucked up, bruh. Richard, by himself, 3v1, gets overwhelmed, killed. Once again, they're missing their shots. They're just not hitting their shots. You sat there and you wasted your entire magazine on one person. Now Dylan has a person to the left of him, but he doesn't know because he thinks the smoke is protecting him. But now, yeah, it's cooked. It's frustrating to watch, man. This is frustrating to watch. My goodness. I mean, Like,
Terrorists win.
fuck. I don't know. I don't blame him for that death, to be honest. I don't blame him for that death, but that's hard to watch, man. Smokehouse, bro. You guys got to work on your CT side. You guys were not working together at all, and you weren't even holding like your like proper positions. Why was your catwalk player at an off angle? You know, that round really pissed me off. That round really fucking upset me, man. Like, what were you doing, dude? sit by what bricks? What I don't know what that position is particularly called in specific, outside ladder or whatever. But hold that angle and just keep an eye on connector, man. You gotta, because they were smoked out window and connector. They had no vision for both. His responsibility was to make sure to at least be peeking and jiggle peeking, and to make sure that if there was people connector, his team would know. And that was rough. That was rough to watch. But yeah, good game, Smokehouse, good game, Hop. Good job on the comeback, Hop. You guys did a really good job on the T side, especially, man. You guys really kind of picked them apart. CT needs to learn to kind of work together a little, you know, in terms of Smokehouse, because you guys really struggled. And it really felt like you didn't know what to do once the smokes landed. It really felt like you guys were literally running around like headless chickens, especially on that round. That round really upset me, guys. But good game, good game. Holy cow! Oh my god. Let's pull up the face it. Not face it. Let's pull up the Let's pull it up. So 1-1. We know it was 1-1. We're gonna look at the stats real quick and just see how it all came together. Right? So Anubis was 16-14. Smokehouse's side, good job, Dylan. 10-13 for Hop side, good job, Hop. Right? God, that round upset me a lot. Rhino did really good overall. So supposedly he was the best team, but he really struggled on Mirage, man. I didn't see a lot of impact coming from him in particular. Dylan overall, I felt like played better. But like Richard had some good rounds on Anubis. I don't think he had a huge impact on Mirage. Same as AH. AH felt like he had a lot more going for him on Anubis, but on Mirage he was kind of not really getting a whole lot done. Sauce, I don't know what Sauce was doing on Mirage. I literally don't remember him doing anything on Mirage. Oh my god, dude. What a match, man. That one round in particular really made me upset watching. I'll be honest. That really upset me. Huddy, holy cow, bro. You really you did a lot of work on that Mirage game. That was crazy. He was the player on that match. Cyberus did pretty good on Anubis. I remember some plays on Anubis and Mirage. Everyone else did pretty good. All these guys kind of held their own pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, good game, guys. Good game. It was 1-1. So hopefully the Smokehouse fixes their CT side a little on Mirage, huh? But GG, 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 GG. And that's it, guys. Peace out. Peace, peace, peace.